Hey Facebook, hey YouTube, hey Black is the New Red family. As you can know and see, it's been quite a long time since I did a video, and that I have a ton of reasons why I haven't been doing a lot of videos, but mainly it's because YouTube has censored my small little channel, and I think that's absolutely ridiculous because come on, I'm just a little black woman in Miami, but apparently that is something that poses a threat. Who knew? Anyway, there's just been so much that has transpired since I last did a video, and every day I was, I'd say, I'm gonna do a video about that. I'm gonna do a video about this. I'm gonna do a video, and it's just too much. It's just so much. But I mean, after yesterday with this Mueller, what was that? Please tell me. What was that? Was that a hearing or was that some type of sideshow? It was a sideshow. I can't even begin to explain the feelings that came up inside of me as I watched that. I just felt so insulted as an American citizen. And I just began to praise God that I'm a Republican. Because as a Democrat, I would have been so embarrassed to have such a ridiculous display of incompetence, or what's the word? Just buffoonery. The questioning was just insane. Trying to prove a point of there was some collusion or there was no collusion. There's no obstruction. That's already been proven in Mueller's report. And Mueller didn't even know. It was like, was he on planet Earth? Was he here? Was he actually in America during the time the investigation took place? I don't know. I'm thinking he probably was, out to lunch, because that's basically how he came across, or that's the impression he wanted to leave. I'm not sure. But, Black is the New Red, the channel is about informing African Americans and other people. It's not just about black people, even though it's Black is the New Red. There's a lot of African Americans like myself that are not asleep. They actually absolutely know what's going on, because we make it a point to educate ourselves, to read, to not just listen to. First of all, the mainstream media, no, thank you. I mean, I read article. Well, that's not true. I didn't read. I just read the title, the headline, article after article on MSNBC.com, and the foolishness. They actually thought that was a win yesterday. They actually thought what Mueller, his performance, was a win for the Democrats. It's just, you know what? They didn't think that. They're just trying to keep people brainwashed into believing that there was some type of grounds, or there could be some type of grounds for impeachment against the 45th president of the United States. And we all know that's foolishness. That will never happen. Okay? I'm a proud American. I'm an African American woman, but I'm a proud American. And I enjoy my freedoms. I enjoy the constitutional rights that have been given to me as being an American citizen. I don't believe that you should just be able to come on over here, whether you swim, ride a bike, or catch a ride. I don't think you should just be able to just come on into America, bring your kids, risk life and limb, and just ease on in. No, you have to come correctly. Okay? And I'm really sick and tired of these Democrats being more vocal, supportive of people coming in the country illegally. Now, I'm not a fool. I know exactly why they feel the way they feel. I mean, most of these politicians are on the payroll of drug cartels. We know that. The former president of Mexico was on the payroll of El Chapo. So we know why. You want the borders open. You want to continue to get your check. But guess what? That poses a clear and present danger for the American citizens of the United States, who pay taxes, by the way. California, they're out there just crazy. Let me just ask Californians a question. Why? Why? I don't know. I'm just rearranging this camera. Hold on. Please help me. Please help me understand. Why do you keep electing Democrats? Look around. San Francisco, LA. Look around. Look around your communities, your downtown areas. Does it look like Democratic rule is helping you? I'm just trying to understand. But yeah, y'all, you keep electing people who are going to continue to do the same idiotic policies that have caused your cities to become mass places for mass homelessness, tent cities, looking like third world countries. And you keep electing these people. New York, what is your problem? Why do you send? I mean, you guys sent the most foolish person you could probably send. You sent an actor, because I mean, she. Come on, who? AOC. Come on, she had absolutely no experience. I guess a wet paper bag could have been elected from New York, and now you guys are upset. Okay, so Minnesota, so you guys are just gonna start just sending terrorists to Congress? Okay, all right. I don't know. I sometimes I look at America and I'm like, I'm so proud. I'm just, yeah. But some of these different cities, I have to wonder, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Are you thinking? Are you just going into the booth and just seeing a name, and because you're a Democrat, I'm just going to vote for whoever's on the Democratic ticket? I suggest you guys stop that. I really do, because you guys have sent some doozies. Detroit, Talib, are we serious? Has anybody looked at Detroit lately and see it's in shambles? You guys are sending people who have, first of all, haven't even proven themselves at a state level, and now you send them to represent, you know, on a national level, and you've given them a national platform to spew hate, anti-Semitic comments. They hate America. You know, you people in these different states, you sit them there so they have the best interests of Minnesota, Michigan, New York. I hear Presley is from Ohio. I don't hear them ever getting up in the press conferences stating anything that has to do with any of the states or any of the constituents that sent them there. I just see them talking about people illegally coming on the border, and we need to think about those people, and we need to be more concerned about those people. Really? Okay, so how about the Americans that are homeless, sleeping on the street? When are you going to go out there and cry and take pictures and put that on Twitter, AOC? You know, Chuck Schumer, you went down and, oh, this is disgraceful, this is terrible, this is not who America is. Well, you have been in Congress for over 30 years. You should fix that. Okay, handle that. It's just a farce. I mean, the Democratic Party, I believe, has imploded and will probably never ever see the White House again. I'm hoping that Americans could see the sham, the deep state, horrendous shadow government that has been on both sides of the aisle. Now let's not get crazy. Let's not feel like it's just been the Democrats who've been under puppet control. It has been the Republicans too, the establishment Republicans. It's just since Donald Trump has come into office, who just like turned everything on its head, that we are now actually seeing some progress in certain areas. You know, so I had to get back to the main focus of why I even started the channel, Black is the New Red, and it's information. It's for us to be informed voters, citizens of America. Hello, because some people are voting and they're not citizens. To be informed, to be challenged to think outside of what you've been taught, to pick up a book, to read. How about pick up a newspaper? You know, I didn't even think people made newspapers. There was like newspapers, but there's a fantastic newspaper called Epoch. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. News. I mean, the articles are just like unbelievable. Just fantastic. Check it out. I gave him a plug. Nobody's paying me to do that. But what I'm saying is, knowledge is important. Teach your kids the truth. And if you don't know the truth, please, there's just way too much Google out. Google something. Find out for yourself. Don't sit back and let the news or the internet be your teacher. You should be your teacher. You should be your child's teacher. Teach them history. Teach them the origins of the Republican Party, who they were, and why the party was even started. Yeah, it was hijacked. It was definitely hijacked by those that want to destroy America. And if you don't think there's a group of people, elitists, that want to destroy America and your freedoms, you're living in another alternate reality. Okay? It's true. There are people who hate America, who are in the highest echelons of power, who are doing everything they possibly can to censor conservatives and to bring America to its knees for this one world government foolishness. Okay? I thank God for my president. You know, I don't know him personally. I pray one day maybe I'll be able to meet him and his wife. Who knows? But I pray for my president. I pray for the first lady. I pray for the Congress. God knows we need prayer. I pray for our governors. I pray for our mayors. I pray for our school boards. Because if we don't pray, we're not going to make it. You know, the founding fathers had their flaws. A ton of them owned slaves. But you know what? That was real racism. This foolishness, this craziness we have now, with if you say something or you tweet a few words, then you're just called a racist. That's, you know what? I'm done with that. That's just completely outside the realm of my understanding. I'm learning that generationally we're just different. I'm Generation X, and I was raised in a generation where, we as kids, and I know people have heard, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. We actually bought into that. I don't care what you say. We would call it, we would crack on each other's mama. Nobody wanted to go kill themselves because somebody said something about you. Nobody cared that much. It was not, if you came with some fists or you came, aggressively, then it was time to have a problem. But if somebody said something about you, somebody said something about your mama, somebody said something about your ethnicity, who cares? I grew up in a time where all in the family, in the Jeffersons, and I mean, you can't, and Sanford and Son, you can't have that kind of programming now. People would just blow their heads off because of something somebody said. Are you in? Yes, America has gone crazy. It's gone crazy. I don't know what they teach it in colleges and whatever. Everybody's so sensitive, and I'm triggered. And if someone says something, somebody, it's making me triggered. And what? Come on. How in the world would you have ever fought on a battlefield if a word can trigger you? It's just insane. What are we teaching our kids? What are we teaching our children? That it's okay just if somebody says something to you. First of all, why don't we just all mind our business? How about that? That was another thing that was raised in the 70s and 80s. Mind your own business, okay? Don't worry about what I'm saying or what I'm doing. Mind your business, okay? Mind your business and don't let words hurt you, okay? I don't know what we're raising. Generation Z, I have kids in that generation. I'm raising them. It doesn't matter what a person says to you. That doesn't define who you are. That doesn't make or break you. This is America. You could be anything you want to be. You don't let anybody punk you with words. It's crazy. But this is who we are raising. A generation of just soft people who, if you say the slightest word to them, I'm triggered, and I don't wear that t-shirt because it has a word, I can't use the word he or she because it'll offend. What? Because it'll offend you. You are a man, or you are a female. If you have confusion, that's not my fault. That's not my business. That's your business. So, come on. This is why I haven't done a video in a long time, because I just get too emotional. And you shouldn't. Emotions have to have a place. Please, America, Come on, we got to get a grip. We got to get behind our president. We have to pray for him. We have to read. Come on, pick up a book, pick up a newspaper, read, people, study. Don't go around being ignorant. Don't go around with this idea that you have to identify because of with the color of your skin. I'm brown, but I have 22 ethnicities in my blood. So if I tried to sit down and think about who I am today, come on, I identify with whatever. Okay, we're all in this together. We're all mixed up. Nobody's a purebred anything. Okay, we are Americans. We are Christians. My Christianity comes first. God, country, family. Okay, that's what it's about. And I appreciate all of the people who have given their lives for my freedoms. I thank God for the military. I thank God for the police officers. If something goes down, I'm calling 911, and please come. There will be no water splashed on you. I promise. I promise you. Not if you come to my address and I need you. There will be no water splash. There will be no disrespect. All respect given to those who pick up a weapon and put it on their side and have a badge and risk their lives. Some of these men don't, and women, sometimes they don't go home to their families because they're protecting mine. I appreciate you all. God bless you. Again, I'm sorry it has taken me so long to do a video, but I'm going to be probably doing more because I just can't stand it. Y'all, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. What I would like for you guys to do, go to Black is the New Red on YouTube. Check it out. Like it. Share it. Also, go to my Facebook page, Black is the New Red, and drop some comments. I would like to hear about what you guys think about this. I believe her name is Murray. She's running against AOC. Please give me some more information. Go to Black is the New Red and drop some comments. I'll add you as a friend. Because I want to know more about her. We got to get active. We have to start getting into positions of influence, running for office. People have asked me if I want to run. Maybe one day, yeah. But I want to know more about this. I think her name is Cherie Murray. I can't vote for you because you're in New York. I'm in Florida. But I would like to know more about you. And that you're running against AOC. Okay? Anyway, this was a long rant, but it was overdue because I haven't said anything about in a couple months. So I'll do better, guys. Love you. Mean it. God bless.